Okay, Kale.
Is
Tell
that your
everybody
first cup of
bye.
coffee, Grandmama?
It's my first cup of coffee. I've reheated 3 times. That's
See,
what
how
happens in the
much,
mornings when I get busy. I make a cup of coffee and I get to doing other things and it gets cold, so I heat it in the microwave. Good morning, I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry, and today Kale is here, and yesterday we had waffles. Today I'm going to make us an omelet. And I had some sausage thawed in the refrigerator. So we're having peppers, onions, sausage, and cheese omelets. So I've already got my sausage cooking. It's just regular breakfast sausage. I've got it cooking back here. And I'm going to put I pre-cook my peppers and onions before I put them in my omelet. Now, some people may not, but I do, because that's the way we like them. And so I'm just going to soften them up just a little bit, because they really don't. Good morning, baby. There's Kale, Granddaddy.
Hey, buddy.
Kale, if you will look in that cabinet right there and get Grandma a saucer. No, look in that cabinet and get me a bowl. That one, yes. Open that one and get that bowl, top bowl right there. Okay. I've got our sausage in kind of little chunks like, thank you, baby. And kind of little chunks like, because I think it'll be good like that in the omelet. So all I'm putting in here is peppers, onions, sausage, and cheese.
How about eggs?
Well, that's the omelet.
Okay.
The egg. And eggs. Okay. I've got 2 eggs in here. I'm going to salt them and pepper them. And I'll beat them up really well. And I just do this with a fork. Kale, come here, baby. Granddaddy, let him get in the refrigerator. Get me that heavy cream. It's on the top of the other door, top shelf. You see it?
In the
right
carton.
here, in the door. Right there, baby. In the door. Heavy whipping cream. Right there. Right, yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you, sweetie. Okay, all right. And I'm going to put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in each omelet. Not much, just a little bit. That just makes it a little bit richer, makes it a lot better. And I just whip it real good with a fork. Like that. And my sausage is done. And these sausage do not have, and I'm just going to put a little bit of grease is in there. I'm just going to leave it for my, to cook my omelet in. And I'm just going to use my same fork to stir my onions. Now, sometimes I make bacon. I pre-cook my bacon. Sometimes I do ham. It's just whatever. Sometimes I do smoked sausage. Just whatever your family likes in their omelet. Some people put, oh goodness, I don't know. I've seen people put olives, black olives, green olives. I've seen people put all kinds of things. You can use any kind of meat that your family likes in your omelet. But this is ham, sausage, bacon. That's just the traditional things that we like. So we don't like our peppers and onions really cooked a lot. So this is just about, honey, if you'll come over here. Wait a minute. Well, if I can get my light on. Okay, this is just about the way we like them, right here. They're still got a little bite to them, but they're not mushy. All right, I'm gonna turn that burner off, and I'm just gonna let them sit right there. Now, just like that. Now I'm gonna get a spoon, and I'm turning this down. I had it on medium high, but I've got it turned down, and I'm gonna put just a little, wipe my fork off, just a little bit of butter, not much, to go in with that sausage grease. Okay, I'm gonna put my egg, and I've already salt and peppered my egg. Honey, let me get a spatula. I think I'll use this one. It may take this one. I'll get both of them just in case. Okay, and I just let this cook a little bit. I kind of roll it around like this. I'm going to turn it back up a little bit. I got it on 6, which is medium. Okay, and I'm just going to let it sit there for a few minutes while I take another sip of my coffee that's getting cold again.
Oh, you sip coffee real nice, Rose.
I do. And I use heavy cream, and I don't use any kind of sweetener, but I use heavy cream in my coffee. Okay? We're going to let it cook a little bit more. And if you notice, it's rolled. This is a non-stick pan. You can see it rolling around. I'm going to try not to turn it. I'm going to hope it gets done enough that I don't have to turn it. So, hold on a minute, baby. Okay, I'm going to put a lid on it like that so it'll cook the top of that omelet. This is the way I do my omelets, because in a big pan like this, if you try to flip them over, mine always tears up. So I just try to, I put a lid on it and try to cook that top a little bit. So when I put all my fillings in it and then flip it over, it's going to finish cooking. Okay. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want to check the bottom, make sure it's, even though this is non-stick, I'm not going to go, no, that's cooking nicely. So I'm going to put the lid back on it. This is just the easiest way I find to do an omelet. And believe me, we don't like eggs that aren't all the way done, that aren't well done. And if you put a lid on it, it keeps all that heat in there, so it'll cook the top of your egg without having to flip it.
But you don't cook your eggs hard and crumbly either, or crispy either.
No, I don't.
You just like them done.
Yes. Okay. Can you see that? Now that egg is well done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm going to put some peppers, kale. What kind of cheese do you want in yours? You want cheddar cheese?
You want yellow or white?
Yellow or white cheese?
Yellow, please.
Yellow, okay. Whoa, this is going to be a big omelet for you, Kale. Can you eat all this?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just going to flip it.
That was a quick yes, wasn't it?
That was a quick yes.
You got no doubt about it.
Mm-mm. All right.
Take your other spatula and push.
Yeah. Okay. All I want to do now is melt.
Take the back of your spatula and push from the front. There you go.
Okay. All I want to do now is melt this cheese. And it's already beginning to melt. Now I'm going to flip it. Uh-oh. You like brown eggs, baby? good. Everything in it is done. So all I want to do is melt that cheese.
Wow.
Okay,
That
Kale.
looks great, Grandma.
All right, I'm going to pull this off the eye. Now, you do have a little brown when you don't flip it, but we rather have that than me tear the omelet up. Kale, I'm going to give you a bite of this omelet. And it's going to be a little hot, okay? All right. You want to blow it? Is it hot? It's hot. Okay. Let me get one here with the goodie in it. Ooh, that looks good, Kale. Okay, blow it. Blow it good. Is it too hot? Look at him, Granddad. Look at
I'm
Granddad.
looking. Is that pretty good?
Is that real good?
Okay.
All right. Grandmama's gonna taste. Okay? All right. Oh my.
Is it better than you thought?
Those peppers and onions are still real sweet. The sausage is in little chunks, which gives you texture in your mouth. And it looks brown, but it does not it does not taste. You have none of that brown taste to it. Man, that is delicious. Okay? Now,
Wow.
I'm going to do another one. Granddad, do you want to taste?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. All right. I put a little butter in it. I'll crack 2 eggs. You know what? I'm going to do this one for me. I don't want 2 eggs. I don't want an omelet that big. I'm going to put a little bit of cream in it, just a little bit. Some salt, pepper, just a little bit of pepper. You can put garlic, you can put anything you want in it.
Little taco seasoning
You want taco seasoning in
on
yours?
mine, but not
Okay.
yours.
All right. Okay. Now this one's going to be mine. Okay. Now it's not going to take mine long at all to cook because it's just 1 egg. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and crack Granddaddy's eggs. And get his, because mine's going to be ready in just a second. Now, I don't like cheese in mine. I just don't like cheese and eggs together.
I love cheese and eggs.
I know. Some people put salsa. A lot of people would put salsa on that, but I don't like it at all. Okay, Granddaddy, now.
I like it with the salsa or without the salsa. It's just 2 different tastes to me.
Okay, now it's not taking my egg long at all, and I want a good bit of peppers on mine and onions. All right, now I'm going to use the same spoon, put just a little bit of sausage in it. As you can tell, my egg is already cooked on the top. So I'm going to flip this over. It broke a little bit, but that's all right. It's because it was so thin, because it's just 1 egg. But that's fine. You get the gist of what I'm talking about. But this is what happens when you only have 1 egg in your, it's so thin. Now, if I had done it in a smaller pan, it would have been thicker. But this size pan, it'll crackle a bit, which is fine. Okay, let me get my saucer, baby. Okay, now I'm going to show you, I'm going to get some, well, mine tore up, but that's okay. That's what happens sometimes when you're making omelets. All right, so don't let it bother you if yours breaks and tears up like that, because that's the way you're going to eat it anyway. But I wouldn't want it to do that if I was making it for company. So, but if I was making just a 1-egg omelet, I would make it in a smaller pan. All right, I put a little bit of butter in there. Now this is Granddaddy's right here. All right, honey, I'm gonna look right here and get the taco seasoning. Since you want taco seasoning in yours, I better use my fingers because I don't want it to, all right. I'm gonna put the lid on his because it's a 2-egg omelet, because I want that, I want the top of that egg to cook and get done. It's gonna take just a second. But need another swallow of coffee. Kale, mine broke. But it'll still be good, baby. Now, in Roy's, I've got some Swiss cheese. He loves Swiss cheese. So I've got Swiss cheese and cheddar cheese for him. So, okay.
I prefer Swiss. She fries my eggs in the morning, and she'll put a slice of
Swiss cheese
on top of each egg after she gets it done, and it just sort of melts onto the egg.
Yep.
And it is delicious. If you've never tried Swiss cheese on an egg, you deserve yourself a chance to taste it.
Okay, like just a few more seconds, and we're gonna try to flip it. This is a little bit bigger pan than I usually use. Okay, now we're gonna put sausage. Our egg is done on top. We're gonna make his.
That's enough.
Okay, now I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit of taco seasoning. Not much. I'm just gently doing it with my fingers. Okay, and then on top of that, I'm going to put peppers and onions. Now, I'm going to put Swiss cheese. Ooh, this one's full. I may not be able to flip this one, baby. And cheddar cheese. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this.
Oh.
I cut it with my spatula.
It's not going to stop me.
Oh, I know. I know it's not. But that sharp edge, I should have used this one. The sharp edge of that spatula. But you can see the cheddar cheese is already melting, and y'all get the gist of what I'm doing here.
You made a menu one of these, Rose.
Honey, I know.
You just waited till the camera.
It's crazy. I know. I have made so many of these, and they've never done this. But you know how it is. When you get in front of the camera, things go wrong. And so... But it's still going to be
Honey,
delicious.
That looks great to
I
me.
want you to look at that. Wow.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, it's not restaurant ready. I mean, you wouldn't get served this in a restaurant, but hey, at home you will. So, how does that look to you, Kale?
Grandma's on a roll, Kale. She knows how to break them.
I do. Okay, if you'll look in that cabinet and hand me a saucer, baby, right here. No, right, the first one, yep. Hand me one of those saucers. We're going to put Granddaddy's broken omelet. But hey, look at that. And that still looks, yeah, that one.
Well, it's not everybody can make a broken omelet.
No, that's right.
It takes practice.
Right there.
And
That's
apparently
right.
you've had a little practice.
Well, I got one that's brown, one that's really broken, but now look at that.
You want to put more peppers on these? You got a little more pepper over there.
Sure. All right, that's hot. All right, wait a minute.
All you got to do is put blindfolders on, and these will be delicious omelets. And the blindfolders will keep you from seeing
I'm
it.
fixing to cover you. Look at here.
You're going to cover up your mistake with
yeah.
peppers?
Yeah. And if this happens to you, just sprinkle a little more cheese.
Hey, hold it. There's more on that spoon and in that. Yeah, all of that's good.
Okay. All right. Now, Roy, don't show
Rose,
them.
I'm going to have to look at the wall or something. I can't look at those omelets anymore.
Don't show them all of it. Okay.
Okay.
Kale, which one? This one's Granddaddy's. Which one do you want, baby? This one? Okay. Well, see, you like that one. Okay, I had my heat a little bit too high on this one, so it got a little bit brown. This one was thin. I should have made it in a smaller pan, but hey, this is what happens when you cook at home in your own kitchen. It doesn't always turn out like it does, like you see on these cooking shows and on other things, because they may cook 10 before they finally show you the final product.
But y'all can practice on yours as many times as you want to.
This morning, see, I could have deleted all of this, started over, made all perfect ones, but that's not the way it is when you're cooking in the kitchen. When you're cooking in the kitchen, now that one looks really good.
It does.
Even though it's split a little bit, look at that omelet.
Just, honey, you're just delaying. Let's get on with the eating.
I love y'all. Thank you for joining me this morning. And hit that little notification bell so y'all can see more of this. But you get the idea of how you can do an omelet, and really it's not this hard.
And keep your sense of humor when you're cooking
Well,
delicious
sure.
food in the
Goodness,
kitchen.
Don't be intimidated by food. Good grief. I mean, if something goes wrong, I could just say, well, you know what? That's exactly the way I meant for it to be. But I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.